snacks.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jokes, and it's time for some Comic Shop.
Comic Shop!
So, we have a pretty big event that's about to go down. What is that, you may ask? Avengers Infinity War.
Yeah.
I think we're excited in here for Infinity War, aren't we?
Yeah.
It's time. So, you know what I thought we should talk about? The actual Infinity Gauntlet. And some of the people that actually in the comics wielded the gauntlet. So, without further ado, let's jump on in. The most obvious one of all, Thanos. Now, of course, you've seen him in the trailers. Haymaker to Iron Man, Tony Stark. He's probably the most notable in wielding the Infinity Gauntlet. He's the first to bring the Infinity Gems together, put them in the gauntlet, and go to work with them. I don't think we need to touch too much on him just because even if you haven't read the comics and you're going to see the movie, if you watch the last 10 years worth of all the Marvel movies, pretty much all of them, you've pretty much seen him at least for a few seconds in the movies. On to the next, Nebula. Now, if you have watched the movies, this is his adopted daughter. Now, granted, yes, she has had the Infinity Gauntlet. It was only for a small period of time, but because of the way her, I guess you say her unstable attitude was, it didn't last that long. Long story short, she used the gauntlet, she went back in time and changed some events that Thanos had put in place, and she pretty much took her, because she changed time, it took her back to a time where she was almost near death, that she really didn't enjoy. So, that was pretty much short-lived. Next on the list, a name that you're probably not familiar with from the movies. That name is Adam Warlock. Now, Adam Warlock fan, I like it. Pretty much he was made to be the perfect human. There's a lot of story behind Adam Warlock in the Infinity Gauntlet. Same type of things. There were some time things involved with him. Let's just say his future self came back to his past self, took his soul, and did some stuff. It's pretty crazy if I just say it that way. I would think if you should go back, probably check out some of those earlier Marvel comics where he actually appeared in there. Next up, Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic himself. Now, his point of what he was trying to do, he was trying to gather the Infinity Gems with the Gauntlet to actually try to will it from existence. He formed a group called the Illuminati, which was him, Tony Stark, Namor, Professor X, and Black Bolt.
Jay-Z.
No. And essentially each one of the members had one of the Infinity Gems. Now, of course, he tried to will it from existence. Long story short, that did not work out. Not at all. So thus, puts us in a particular situation with them. Kind of tying into the next person, Black Panther. Yes, Black Panther also wielded the Infinity Gauntlet. Now, he did this during Secret Wars. He was fighting Doctor Doom. I mean, I think the Infinity Gauntlet is a good tool to take up against Doctor Doom, don't you think? Pretty much had it. Kind of went his way. If you read Secret Wars, you kind of know what happened in Secret Wars and what it was about from there. Next, tying into that, Captain America. Now, when two of our universes were on the verge of destruction, two Earths were going to collide into each other, which thus was going to pretty much destroy all of life in existence. Captain America got the Infinity Gauntlet and decided he was going to try to keep the two Earths from crashing into each other to save everybody. Now, the Illuminati, Cap does actually join the Illuminati at one point. They didn't like what he had to do, so they used the Infinity Gauntlet. They erased Cap's mind and pretty much acted like he was never a part of the group. I like Cap, but try to save the world, you get your memory erased. I mean, kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Now, to wrap this list up, now this one's a doozy. Some of y'all probably gonna be like, that's not right. So wait till you hear this one. Darkseid. I'm gonna say that again. Darkseid from DC Comics. So if you've been in the comics for a while, a good while, it was actually a Marvel DC crossover between the Avengers and the Justice League, where the Infinity Gauntlet actually got tossed over to the DC universe. Darkseid got a hold of it, but because it wasn't from their universe, the Infinity Gauntlet did not work, so he just threw it away. I mean, what a waste. Now, if he'd have gone over to the Marvel universe and had the Infinity Gauntlet, it would have been a problem. Probably would have completely rewrote Marvel history in its entirety. Now, those are just some of the more notable characters that have had the Infinity Gauntlet. Is there something that I didn't mention that you think are very notable that you want to hear about? Go ahead, drop it down in the comics. That could work, actually. That could work. Is there a character that you think I missed that should be on this list?
Me.
Oh, you know what? Coop, who would that be?
Coop.
On that note, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the Loading Snacks channel. Because if you like what I'm bringing you right now, I want to make sure I bring you some more good content. But until then, we're getting ready for Infinity War.
Yeah!
I got my tickets. Y'all got your tickets?
Yep.
You got your tickets, Coop? No. I didn't think so. Until then,
but I have an Infinity Gauntlet. I'll just make tickets. I
don't think that'll work because he lives in the world of DC. So until then, I'll catch you later. Oh!
Loading Snacks